Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling like the ground beneath your feet just shifted? Like somehow, without raising their voice or pointing a finger, they made you feel small, ashamed, or confused about your own reality. Hey there, and welcome back to Behind Your Mind. I'm truly glad you're here. If you've ever felt like you were constantly second-guessing yourself around someone, you're not alone, and today we're going to dive deep into why that happens. In today's video, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most covert forms of emotional manipulation, how narcissists use words, often just a few at a time, to slowly dismantle your self-esteem and warp your sense of self. It might begin subtly. A comment here, a comparison there. But over time, these small phrases can feel like invisible wounds, ones that make you question your worth, your memory, even your sanity. Narcissists don't show up waving red flags. They show up charming, attentive, magnetic. But underneath that surface is often a deep insecurity, an emotional void that drives them to control others just to feel okay themselves. And here's the thing, it's not just about what they say, it's how they say it. The tone, the timing, the way they make you feel like you're being irrational just for having feelings. It's a psychological game that leaves you confused and ashamed for even needing clarity. So, why would someone do this? It helps to understand, many narcissists are emotionally underdeveloped. They see vulnerability not as strength, but as weakness. They attack to avoid being exposed. If this topic resonates with you so far, please hit the like button. It helps more people find this information. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who might need to hear it. Let's walk through 10 specific phrases that narcissists use to make you doubt yourself. If any of these feel familiar, write them down. Recognition is the beginning of reclaiming your power. 1. How could you even bring that up? Other people have it worse. This phrase doesn't just dismiss your feelings, it shames you for even having them. The comparison game is a way to invalidate your pain and make you feel selfish for speaking up. 2. You need to do this. My time is more important than yours. They won't say it so bluntly, but that's the message. When your time, needs, or boundaries are constantly disregarded, it sends a message. You don't matter as much. 3. Ask me that again, and I'm out. This threat conditions you to stay silent. It turns normal conversations into walking on eggshells. You start censoring yourself just to keep the peace. 4. Your ex was right. You are crazy. By bringing someone else into the equation, they distance themselves from blame. It's triangulation, a tactic to undermine your confidence while maintaining their good guy image. 5. You ruined my life. This one cuts deep. It twists shared decisions into solo blame. You become the villain in a story that's built on their own regret and refusal to take responsibility. Here's an insight that might shift your perspective. Healthy people own their mistakes. If someone is constantly shifting blame to you, especially for their emotions or failures, they aren't relating to you. They're controlling you. 6. I'm sorry you thought I hurt you. This isn't an apology, it's a deflection. It plants the seed that your perception is flawed, that your pain isn't real. Over time, it trains you to ignore your own emotional signals. 7. I only act this way because of you. This is emotional blackmail. Their behavior becomes your fault. It's a dangerous lie that leaves you believing you're toxic, even when you're the one being hurt. 8. If you weren't so gullible, you'd have known. When they lie, then blame you for believing them, it's a double hit. Not only do they betray your trust, but they make you feel foolish for giving it. 9. If you weren't so stupid, I wouldn't have to repeat myself. This is pure verbal abuse. And sadly, it often becomes internalized. You stop asking questions, not because you understand, but because you're afraid of being humiliated. 10. That's the last time I ask for your help. This dismisses your contributions and makes you feel inadequate. It's not about the task, it's about shrinking your belief in yourself. The most damaging part? These words often echo in your mind long after the narcissist is gone. They become part of your inner dialogue. But here's the truth. It's not your fault. These tactics are designed to disarm you emotionally, and anyone could fall into their trap. Healing starts with recognizing that these patterns are not a reflection of your worth. They're a reflection of their dysfunction. If you're finding clarity here, give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me which phrase hit home the most. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights that help you reconnect with your authentic self. When I realized I was in a relationship with someone who constantly made me feel smaller, less capable, and undeserving, I knew something had to change. It wasn't instant, but it was the beginning of a powerful transformation. Healing is not a straight path. It's layered. And it often starts with one moment, the moment you decide that you are no longer available for emotional manipulation. If you related to even a few of these phrases, please know you are not alone. You are not broken. And you are absolutely capable of rebuilding the trust you've lost in yourself. Be sure to check out the next video I've linked here. It dives even deeper into the subtle ways manipulation shows up. And if you haven't yet, hit like, share this with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope this video offered some clarity, some peace, and maybe even a little bit of power back to you. And just a quick reminder, this content is for educational purposes only, not a substitute for therapy or professional help. You deserve healing, and help is out there. And hey, if this episode helped you understand yourself or someone else just a little better, please consider subscribing, liking, or just sharing this with someone who might need it. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and remember, I'm right here with you, behind your mind.